Good morning.
Good morning.
What day is this? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
It's once enough you knew.
Yeah, you know what? Yesterday was an odd morning. I, from 1 to 4, was up and unable to sleep, so I had to have me some Sudafed or Benadryl. I think it's Benadryl. And then I slept again. Morning, Lori. And Christie let me sleep until probably 9-ish. But man, I'm feeling groggy. Even with coffee in me, still feeling groggy. There we go. And, still suffering with a cold. I thought it was allergies, but Christy doesn't have allergies. And, of course, our kids, the grandkids are all snotty-nosed, etc. So, yeah, I'm assuming we have a cold.
Maybe.
But the weather has changed. I don't know if it has today. But for 3 days, we had
Morning,
dryness.
Randy. Yeah, but it's the afternoon still got pretty humid.
Morning, Marty.
So
but it was incredibly
done.
dry. It was like the lips and everything, and the breeze was incredible.
Yeah.
Heat was wonderful. So it was really good. So I do have avocados.
From our tree.
These are from our tree, and I'll show you that it's from our tree because it has bird poop on it.
And leaves.
Well, and leaves also. But yeah, so now they have to get a little, like 2-3 days, then they will be perfect. And these avocados do not change colors and go black.
Until they're really bad. Until they're right.
But these ones, they get soft. They stay green, get soft. So one yesterday, it was lovely. It really was.
It is definitely a different taste. It is a nutty, almost watery. Grandchildren are always good sharing those little germs,
They are, and hello, Lori.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when our kids were younger, and they would be with other kids, and of course they were taking shots at the time. They would just be like snotty-nosed beasts all the time.
Snotty-nosed beasts.
And then I would go home and I'd be like, not the Petri dish. And it was always ill in Canada. And the nice thing here is
now he's just sick in the head.
I do get issues, so I have crutches now, just so if my knee gets sore.
But he's not needing them right now.
No, I'm not.
Loved seeing your office yesterday. The water looked beautiful. Yeah, no kidding. We so between breakfast with the kids and having that beautiful backdrop of if any of you guys were able to watch it, we weren't on for very long yesterday. But that beautiful backdrop of all the plants and stuff that Don Carmelo has in his
I think she means because
stand.
Last night after the sunset, I took a photo.
I know. I was getting there.
Oh.
I was getting there.
Sorry,
just don't rush me.
Just go there. They're waiting. Tell them.
And then, of course, last night at Suka with clients.
Yeah. So they put in an offer. It's a bit of a lowball offer, but it's an offer. It's a decent offer. So today we're going to deliver that offer and see how it goes. And if it goes well,
we'll have sold the house.
It's good. So tomorrow morning I am going to take do the 360 of that big house on the hill, which coincidentally is the house.
Would we still do the 360 even?
Oh yeah. What did our coach say? Is it to sell the house or is it to sell us? She doesn't get it. Yeah.
Hi, Glenda. How are you?
Yes. So what is going on in your world? Because in our world, things are crazy. They're not really. Yesterday was a very easy day. Taylor was wonderful. We did the delivery. The delivery was beautiful. I don't know why we didn't post any photos.
I forgot my phone at home, so I didn't have my phone. I usually do take pictures when we're out in a place like that.
Yeah. How weird
because my office is everywhere.
How weird for you to forget
Well, all
your
of a
phone.
sudden, it was like, we have to go. And I had put it in my purse, and then I got a phone call, and I took it out, and I never made it back in.
It's just an excuse as far as I'm concerned.
You probably should shut up.
You think you're Biden? Tell me to shut up?
I think I'm your wife, and I'm telling you to shut up.
Oh, okay. Well, that has a little more weight.
Yeah.
Because I am terrified of you.
Good.
So what can we tell these fine folks about life in Mexico? Or Mexico life? Realty.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We have a pretty quiet day today.
It was funny yesterday at the restaurant. This other agent comes by. Christie's like, "Oh, hi, I didn't see you there." She's like, "Oh, I saw John and
I made eye contact
with him." I'm like, I don't remember that. So yeah, it was funny because if it looks like I'm seeing you or I'm ignoring you, please, I apologize. I've got things going on. I'm trying to be in the moment, but when you're on the phone with buyers or clients, it's very different to focus and still maintain awareness of where you are.
Glenda's saying she can't comment on the post.
But we can see you here.
Yeah, but she said there's nowhere to say to put a comment in.
That is weird.
Where's your phone? Can I have it for a sec?
Hang on, I'll be back.
I thought you brought it out.
I did, but it's over there.
Oh. Oh, really? You couldn't just reach over there?
My arms are not 12 feet long. Maybe, yeah, I could have reached it.
You could have reached it.
So yeah, I just want to show you one more time avocados.
He's really proud of his avocados. Not that he does anything to make them better, but...
This year, the avocados are huge on that tree.
Yes.
And it's the last year that tree will exist, which is sad.
Yes.
We are going to get the pool done. Right now, we're just figuring out the legalities because the lot is in our daughter-in-law's name.
Now, this is your fault.
Why?
Because you have it so it plays automatically. It shouldn't.
The lot is in our daughter-in-law's name because the guy who wanted to sell it wanted it done quickly. Well, if it's with us, it's going to be 3 months. If it's her, it can be 3 days.
Now, Glenda, I went on to my Facebook page, which is where you are.
Hi, Terry.
And it shows that I can write a comment. So if not, log on to like Mexico Life or John's page maybe and see if that helps.
So Wendy, in order about your comment here about PB is number 9, there are lots of things that go into this. We were actually just at a party the other day and we were chatting about the prices here versus elsewhere. Now, compared to the rest of North America, they're actually still really good, but prices obviously have gone up. Property has gone up. Food has gone up. But still, it's quite affordable because when we were in Canada, it was crazy town. Mm-hmm. But it is good to see that we're still on the list.
Yeah.
Because we should be.
Well, it's safe, which is a good thing. And there's lots of activities to do.
You can fly direct to most places in North America, most major centers, within 4.5 hours, that being the extremities, Toronto, past Toronto. But for the most part, you can drive to the border if anything ever happens.
Give me that cup before you knock it off the counter.
Apparently my 12-foot arms are just going crazy here today. But yeah, there are many reasons why Vallarta. See, now I can see right here now. Glenda's up. Says, I can comment from my iPhone, but
not my iPad. But she's not on mine anymore.
We have absolutely no idea. And we were going to hire a tech person, but that person doesn't exist. Right? Yeah, I'm just being silly because we keep saying how we're going to fix these issues and we never do. And I just don't think that person exists because there are weird stuff about this. Like even Zach was saying, you know, we want to copy from one of our feeds and go to the other ones instead of. So what he is suggesting is we go from our recording to our page and from our page to all the other pages. But instead we go from the recording to all the pages.
Other pages.
And it's a little more complicated.
Well, the only thing that would change is that everybody would be able to see all the chat. That's the only real thing it would change. Yeah,
it would be.
So,
which is why we still mention everybody who's saying anything, unless it's, say, Christie's mom saying something negative about us. Oh, specifically Christie. Then we're not going to say anything.
Good morning, Shay. How is my little girl this morning?
And that was a joke, by the way.
No, she's my little girl.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see about Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Shay does not say anything negative. Shay says lovely, wonderful things. Not like, shut up, I'm your wife, you have to listen to me.
She is your daughter. That would be really awkward if she said that.
She doesn't say mean things like that.
She should. Maybe you'd listen. She's probably the only one you would listen to.
Shay is currently living with Christie's mom. I think she's camping, though, isn't she? Or is she?
No, she's home now.
Yeah. So 2 of our children are now living with her mom, and they're one of them.
They have been, though, since May.
Yeah. So it's an interesting world that we live in. When we were living with your mom, it's just weird to live with your parents.
Well, you know what? Thankfully, my mom has a place that people can stay. My brothers have had to use it. My kids have had to use it. When we go home to visit, that's where we stay. So we have a free place to stay. I say that because living with your parents, it's never free, right, Shay?
Never free. Never free. But her house is sold, so that's good.
My mom's house is officially sold. She moves out at the end of the month.
Why do you keep looking at yourself? You have only been looking at yourself. You're supposed to look here.
I don't
Their
want
eyes
to
are here.
look
don't
there.
look down here. Look up here.
They are blessed to be with my mom. You are right, Terry.
Absolutely.
My mom is pretty stinking awesome.
She is.
And she'll be here at the end of November. You guys will be able to meet her because I think I'll make her come and have one of our coffee times. Not breakfast, but coffee times.
I don't know what to say. Yay. So my chiropractor yesterday, we told him that my mother-in-law is going to be living with us for 3 to 4 months. And he had some comments about that. So
Mexicans do love to tease their mother-in-laws, though. That is a thing here.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
And no, she's not moved already. At the end of October, the house is sold. She moves at the end of October. So because she's coming here at the end of November, she's going to stay with my brother. She's going to share the last few weeks that she has in Canada before she comes down here. And she's going to split it with my brothers, do kind of a little Christmas thing, I guess, with them. And then she'll be down here and she'll be able to celebrate Amberlynn's first birthday.
Yes.
She'll be able to celebrate a Christmas with the kids. It'll be awesome.
She's saying
It would be excellent to see my mom on the chat. I'll just have to make sure she's in a good mood.
We'll put some
and
tape.
I'm really brave right now because she's not on, but she'll probably watch this later because she usually does, and I'm going to be in trouble later.
See, there, your mom's already on.
Uh-oh. Hi, Mom.
See, I'm wondering with real estate also, they called the possession date. Now, possession from a spiritual standpoint, very different. That's very interesting, though, that it's called the possession day. It's like, the day your head spins and you let go of the pea soup all over the place.
Okay, you don't have to go there. You really don't.
You're really just packing in that coffee today. She made me what's it called? The coffee.
Well, they call it bulletproof coffee.
Bulletproof coffee.
Yeah.
She made me that today, which is very lovely.
But not the brand bulletproof coffee.
No. So what was in your coffee? Because that was really good. I enjoyed that.
I put, depending on how you're looking at eating, this had some coconut oil. It had some heavy cream. It had some,
It had some.
Trying to remember what else it had.
Salt?
Salt and cinnamon.
Did you put any vanilla in?
Vanilla.
Nice. It's very good.
A ghee.
Some ghee as well. Huh?
So it was good.
Yeah, it really was good. And the nice thing is,
but we just do it's not a lot, right? It's a whole cup full, but that's mixed with coffee. So it's not a lot of the ingredients. It just, when you blend it in the blender, it makes it kind of frothy, like a latte instead of what he drinks.
It has a body. Because normally when I just have my ghee, I just put the ghee in the coffee.
And let it melt.
And then I just drink it. It just floats on the top.
I really like that butter coffee. Yeah, butter coffee, bulletproof coffee. Bulletproof actually technically is a brand. They have a coffee called Bulletproof Coffee, and it's got some extra stuff in the coffee itself. I just use my good Mexican coffee, which when I go to Oaxaca, I'm so excited. I'm going to be able to get more over the Pluma, Oaxaca.
Yeah, we should get a bag of coffee when we're there.
Well, Norman from Nino Cafe in Enwok said that if I get green coffee beans, he will roast them to my specifications in his new roaster. So I may just do that.
Yes, Andrea.
Oh, so look at how many people have had it. That's actually really awesome.
Yeah.
It's,
good morning, Andrea.
Yeah, so that is what we will sometimes have, and we're starting again to do it as our breakfast, and then we probably won't eat again till late this afternoon, 4 or 5-ish, and that'll be our food for the day. And we're trying to lose some weight, although I do know that when we go to Mexico City and Puebla, we might put a few of those pounds back on. Because, not Puebla, Oaxaca.
Oaxaca. The Tlayuda. Oh my gosh.
And the moles.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways.
Yeah, we have to lose the weight, at least so we can put on some weight.
Yeah, so we can kind of break even, and then we'll come back and do it all over again.
So the people we were with yesterday, don't need to mention names, but her husband has had the COVID for the last 2 months, and he's been in the hospital. And their bill in the hospital is $400,000.
Yeah, over 8 million pesos.
That's just for 2 months. But he's going to live. He's going to be fine. Mm-hmm. He's now mostly
He's
healthy.
In his 70s.
Yeah, he is 74.
So he was an older man. Yeah.
And it is a shame. He was in another hospital to start. Not going to mention the one. But it's the one that people hear kind of like, oh, that's a higher-end hospital. It's not. It's trashy. And it is, he was there for 2 days, and he calls his wife, and he's like, get me out of here.
You need to get me out, yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing anything. They're just giving me oxygen. That's it.
So right now, he's actually out in the hospital at Punta Mita, and he knows that it's more expensive, but they said that the
healthcare,
the care that he's getting there has been just amazing.
Now, I thought it was interesting.
And they're from a big city here in Mexico, so it's not like they're, rancheros and don't know the difference.
Yeah. The healthcare is just it's fantastic in Mexico. It truly is. Now we're talking Western style medicine. Is that better? I don't know. We were watching the lady who.
Sorry to interrupt you, but one other thing that they did say is this couple actually live in Houston, and they feel that he got it there because he was starting to feel bad in Houston, which is why they came to Mexico, because they have a naturopath here that does alternative medicine, and they really like him. And so they wanted to come and see him. And then when he realized how low this gentleman's oxygen levels were getting, he recommended that they go to the hospital. Now, so that's how all that started.
Interesting thing, everybody in the family got COVID. Everybody. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, fantastic. Just him. Just this guy. Mm-hmm. It is very strange how it picks and chooses who the victims are.
It's got to be what is going on in your body.
Oh, yeah.
That's why and it could even be something as simple as you're stressed.
I posted a video yesterday of the finance minister of Australia. He resigned his position. And the reason he resigned was he was very disappointed and angry with how the country was handling COVID. And this news media guys, I've been saying this from the beginning. It's a scam. And it's no worse than the flu. And it is interesting that Facebook blocked it and banned it. This guy resigned so he could tell people the truth about what was going on. And instead Facebook says, yeah, you know what? It fails the fact check. I mean, we've got physicians and doctors that we know and trust on Facebook. Yeah, we're sorry, but the fact-checking of Facebook lies, and it's children who are deciding this. We're talking, 20-year-old kids out of school, 22, and they decide what is truth and what isn't truth. It is wrong, and I hope Facebook pays a price for that. I mean, I know we're coming to you on Facebook, but it's absolutely horrible that they are denying truths to get out. And it is interesting just the way that the world is working right now. Just because so many people are trying to say, guys, stop being afraid. Trump yesterday, he left the hospital at 6:30 and people are freaking out. One thing that I have learned is 90% of the people who get COVID are not super spreaders. They don't even have much of the virus load in them. They're not giving it to other people. 90% of the people. Yet they're kind of like, no, he's got the COVID. He's going to kill us all. Come on. It's all politics.
No, they're just mad because he didn't die.
They're angry that he didn't die.
That was sad.
How many
people were glad that he had COVID.
Yeah, it is. It's very upsetting. Even when the last guy was in there are people that did not like him, but nobody wished him dead. Mm-hmm. Nobody. And it's a very strange world we live in when these people that say, we're all about love and peace, but if you piss me off, I will shut you down. This is a crazy world.
Let's go somewhere else. So what's everybody doing this week? What's happening this weekend? It's Canadian Thanksgiving.
And we've got turkey breast. 9 kilos or 12 kilos?
Shh, don't tell people they'll come rob us for our breasts.
So yeah, Christie was over at one of the stores the other day and they had the breast meat, which is good. I mean, the thing is that it's fat. We need fat. We need heavy cream butter crap.
I'll put lots of butter on it.
No,
Lots of gravy.
So the lady who she was a professor, researcher in the States, and I can't remember which hall, but her last name was Wall, and she was diagnosed with MS, was in a wheelchair, and she did not want to die, and she wanted to set a good example for her children, so she changed things, learned things about her body, about nutrition, about mitochondria, about all of this stuff, and now she bikes to work. She's gone backwards with MS, and she's actually got a protocol.
Yeah.
And which is, it's
and
amazing.
Also, what was that other pain that my mom has?
Oh, yeah.
She talked about gluten, Mom, and breads.
No eggs, dairy, or gluten. No eggs, dairy, or gluten.
And she has been pain-free, and hers was getting really bad. So it might be worth trying. I know it's a tough thing, but...
Yeah, it is. Food is amazing.
Yeah.
We know consciously that ice cream is bad in grand quantities.
Ice cream is not bad. Ice cream is amazing. Hi, Bob. How are you?
We know these things are bad, yet we all of a sudden will like, rah, 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 we have it. Then we feel terrible. And we're kind of
what are we covering with bacon?
Everything. Everything gets covered with bacon. So it is funny how we are with food. It controls us. It controls our mind. It controls when we allow it to. Now, obviously, it's a drug for some people because it's the sugar. There's things in there that kind of act like drugs, and we don't even think about it. It is so crazy. These people that eat to live versus live to eat. Oh,
turkey breast. Oh, yeah. We could do bacon-wrapped turkey breast.
Wow. We should they sell pork bellies at Costco. Maybe we should get pork bellies.
Maybe we should.
And we should put for 18 hours, soak the pork bellies in something, and then put it over top of the turkey. So that way as the fat melts.
No, because the pork bellies really need to be cooked really, really well. So to caramelize the fat on them. Yes. You know what? I might do two, because I think it depends on how many people come to Thanksgiving. But maybe I'll do like one wrapped in bacon just to try it. And the other ones I'll do normal. Good
idea. So yeah, healthcare in the West is odd because we cover symptoms, we don't cure. Cover symptoms, don't cure. So the disease is always there, but now we always need medicine. I've been on a steroid since I was 12 years old.
And he's not any stronger.
I run just, it's so strange that
Hi, Brian.
I can't even get off of it. So I need to find somebody who can help me get off of this.
Well, maybe you need to talk to that Dr. Simi.
So 36 hours. If I go without it, I can't breathe.
Brine my turkey makes it so moist. You know, I've never brined.
I'm working all week. Last weekend was very busy. We cleaned the hangar floor where our plane is. The plane is, I know. How cool is that to be able just to hop in a plane and fly over the mountains?
Are you going to be able to fly it all the way here,
We know people that did that. I don't know with the cross-border world that we live in, but when we first moved here, that's how we found out about KFC in Topeka. The guy stopped in Topeka,
yeah, that's right.
And he had KFC. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, I flew my own plane, so I
could
KFC.
Stop, yeah. This weekend we'll be visiting one of my sisters for supper and a sleepover. Aw.
That's excellent. Now, why would you say LOL for sleepover?
Well, because it sounds silly when an adult is saying they're having a sleepover, but it's 100%. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. Yeah. The people we sat with yesterday, they asked me what I do for fun. And I had no answer. That was very sad. And because real estate is what I do. I mean, like, this is my life. So I need to
spend time with your wife for fun. Yes, we are.
Yes. Yes, I do spend time with you for fun. So I need to get a hobby.
I thought photography was your hobby.
It's not a hobby.
I thought playing that stupid game was your hobby.
That's not a hobby. That's like, when I'm done this game, that will be it for another 20 years.
You say that. You said that before we left Canada.
No, I said I wanted to finish the next level of the next game. I said I did. So I am finishing that game. I got it for the computer. It's a great game. I really enjoy it. And it's nice having a 12-core, 24-thread computer that really makes stuff go fast.
Yeah, the ukulele.
Such a good. Maybe I should take up a musical. Maybe I should learn the Spanish. That was your job. Your job, and you said you would do it.
I will. I'm not dead yet. Maybe I should buy that rocket
That
Spanish.
started like 12 years ago.
Yeah, well, it should have started at 17, and maybe I'd know it.
This is the problem with having children
Hi, Leanne. How are you?
that learn Spanish so quick.
Yes.
So quick.
It's not a problem, but it didn't make it urgent for us to learn Spanish. That was where the problem
But
is.
now all of our service providers all speak Spanish and English, and we just have no reason. Even the people we sat with yesterday, they know English.
Tap dancing.
Thanks, Estelle. That would be good. I'd lose
Except
some
we
weight.
can't find tap shoes big enough for his big old feet.
But how fun is that? I love watching fat people do anything. Fat people dancing is awesome. So if I learned how to dance.
Back here in the... Oh, you guys are back in Mexico. Yay.
Oh, excellent.
I've been taking guitar lessons. A lot of work, but so much fun.
That is fantastic, Wendy. What do you guys do for fun? Maybe I will find something in there. Al said learn how to play the bagpipes.
Shut up, Al.
Yeah. I
Mind you, Terry would love it.
I don't think so.
Terry would love
Oh,
it.
no, absolutely. No, I don't think I'm going to learn. It sounds like you're killing cats. At first, anyways. Later on, it sounds great, you know. But I think I would love to learn how to play AC/DC on bagpipes. That would be awesome.
Bagpipes. Tell Al he's not welcome.
So what do you guys do? Do you play an instrument? Do you sing? What do you do for fun outside of your work? Because I need to do something. I think
Leanne does pottery. I would love to do pottery.
So Terry plays guitar.
Yes, she does, and she's an amazing singer.
We know. We see your videos, and
And
they're wonderful.
She wishes people a happy birthday. Her and her husband Kent will sing.
They do, and it's so charming and lovely.
Yeah, not all at once. Really? Why not? Can't you play a guitar and a ukulele?
Riding bicycle again. That's an interesting idea.
See, I would like to get bikes. I think when we get back from Oaxaca, I'd like to look at
ballroom
bikes. Pottery
dancing.
and painting. Leanne does.
Yeah, Estelle ballroom painting and dancing ballroom painting.
Careful, Alice, Scottish.
But yeah, we should learn. We've been talking about learning how to dance for years and years.
Yeah.
So we just need to get private. We have the space upstairs.
We have no rhythm. That's our problem.
We could do dance lessons upstairs.
We talked about that before and we didn't do it.
We have a 1,500 square foot area upstairs. We could move the chairs now and have a dancing.
What I think we should do is take up water aerobics. So let's hurry up and get the pool done.
Yeah.
And Cheryl, hi, how are you? Cheryl Carter.
Hello, Cheryl. So the question is, what do you do for entertainment outside
don't
of your
give
work?
us ideas. Just tell us what you are actually doing.
Because if I see something there that I like, I'm going to do it. So Marty learning Spanish guitar, love that.
I love the Spanish guitar. Oh my gosh, there's a man that goes to La Fuente,
Hey, Marie.
and he is an amazing Spanish guitarist. Oh my gosh, I could just listen to him forever, and he sings well too.
And AC/DC.
Gardening, yeah. My
Girl
mom.
Scout rhythm. Gardening.
I just purchased an amp and got my 2 guitars and ukulele pickups and a mic and stand. Wow.
Wow. An electric
You're
ukulele.
getting serious about this, Terry.
I like that.
We both have 2 left feet. Obviously, 4 kids, you don't have rhythm. We never tried that method. The rhythm method.
I get it now. That's funny. I didn't know what you meant when I first saw that.
I
now
know.
It makes sense.
Morning, everything me. Oh, wow, Mary. Maybe you should have some coffee before you start typing.
Okay, what does that say? 12-string flamenco style. There we go.
Yes.
Trying to learn Spanish with Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Yeah, Duolingo. Which one is that one? That's not...
Duolingo is the one with the little green guy. And I just find that for me, because I know enough Spanish, that Duolingo is, it's just a little bit basic. I've heard really, really good things about Rocket Spanish. It's more expensive than Duolingo, but reading the reviews on it, it's one of the top Spanish courses that you can take online.
The problem with reviews, though, is now we find out even they're gamed and politicized, and they pay people to do reviews.
I'm on the second cup. It's not
crazy.
helping because that's right. Because you said I'm on he second cup. I do nothing in the winter. Read. Yeah. Pool exercising is awesome. Yeah. I think, Mom, that's what we'll do this winter. We'll do some water aerobics in the pool.
Yep. So
John wants to do a projector, so maybe we'll project the lessons up on the wall.
Well, you have to do it at nighttime then, because it's a day thing, unless we get like a real TV there.
Right. Yeah.
And that's tough, just because the electronics.
You should start
and
a
humidity.
drumming group with those huge Japanese drums. Yeah. Well, Leanne, I never thought about doing something like that, but let's look into it, hon. And Cheryl said, I'm good. Still have lovely weather. Hoping to get down there soon. Well, if you do, make sure you let us know.
Marie's using Duolingo.
It gets me by, but resets if you don't use it enough. I know. Spell check, please. I know. Wheezy can garden in Mexico.
Don't even get me started on that.
Terry, my mom and Matt are already planning my backyard, although I said it's going to be mostly cement, unfortunately, because of the pool.
Yeah. I know years ago, it was funny because Mama, who I love, she says she's going to miss her garden. I'm like, you can garden 365 days a year here. We have no whiteouts. We have no winter. So maybe actually it's the thought of gardening for a year. Maybe because she needs that 6 months to relax.
That's right.
And
well, in Canada, it's more like 8 or 9.
Yes.
And I'll do what gardening I can. I know you will.
We'll have pots.
And Rob, hello. How are you and Deb?
Yeah, we bought 3 planters that you put dirt in and you water it and it overflows if it fills up too much, and planted some herbs in there. Real herbs, not Canadian herbs. And we have those pineapples are growing.
Fruit trees, shade plus fruit tree, maybe raised beds. We have lots of fruit trees.
We do.
I think we've talked, although we're getting rid of the Nancy. I can't wait. The avocado, we're going to leave until we're ready to do the casitas. But because I love avocados. But once they start digging out the pool, that Nancy tree is going.
Here, I'll show you.
Because it's stinky.
This is the end of our bananas.
Yeah, we froze a whole bunch of them. And how soft is this? Oh, it's
perfect.
pretty soft.
But it's perfect for a drink or something. These bananas are not like the ones you buy in the store. When they get old like this, they last like a day and then they're rotten. Mm-hmm. This has been like a week coming like this.
Yeah.
Because they really don't go bad fast.
But yeah, so we have banana. We have guavas. We have strawberry guavas, which are sweeter and they're pink.
And we have guanabana, but it's not growing yet.
Guanabana.
Which
we have
is sour
star fruit. We have yucca. We have maracuya, which I think is dying, that plant.
We have the problem with the moringa is the moringa gives our house shade, but unfortunately it stops the shade from the pomegranate, so it's dying.
The pomegranate tree is not doing well either because the moringas are grown too high. So I don't know what to do because
we need to buy more lots and start planting.
Yeah, we need to buy a lot just to plant fruit trees in.
Yeah, that's why I want to have a place in Mexico or in Mascota.
Yeah, but there are some of these things that won't grow in Mascota.
No.
These tropical, and Lori can't wait to live and garden in Mexico. And she means it because it's all caps.
Yeah.
2 of the best things in life.
It's
you
true.
are correct, man.
Lindsay's dog stayed here overnight. Shay and Matt have them outside to pee now. Wow, who is this woman?
I don't even know who you are anymore, Mom.
Your daughter says this all the time. She's like, I cannot believe how much she has grown and changed. Yeah. So it is absolutely incredible what you're doing. So we're very proud of you. You really are. So, we can't wait to see you in Mexico.
Time to call an arborist, maybe trimming or relocating some. Yeah, well, the moringas we could probably thin. The only thing about the moringas is it gives us shade to the side of the house, the south-facing side of the house. Yeah. So, and that's where our bedroom and the living room wall are. So it is nice to have that shade. Yeah. So I think we have to replant some of the fruit trees that are in that corner, not the moringas.
I think we do need to buy a lot, at least a lot, or in the yard for fruit trees or something, just because it takes a lot of space per tree. Like the moringas here, I've probably got 20 moringas in a row, and they're all clustered, which is doing great because it's a heavy foliage against the house, but it's a heavy foliage against all our other plants. It's blocking sunlight.
Yeah, for a lot of them, yeah. So sounds like your mom and I would get along fabulously. You probably would.
Yes, absolutely.
What is, I thought, when I first saw that, I'm
Marriage.
like, I thought it was marriage. And I'm like, well, Terry, you guys have been married a long time.
Moringa is one of the most nutritionally dense plants in the world. In India, they call it the miracle tree. And it is two trees will feed a family of 4. You can eat the leaves, you can eat the bark, you can make tea, you can eat the roots, which taste like horseradish. It's very dense nutritionally. Whenever the UN takes and creates a housing establishment for people, they plant the moringa trees because they grow so fast. There are times where it'll grow a foot a week in the summertime, which is right now, when the rain happens. It's just very dense. And you can actually, when it grows, it just grows as a straight stick. But when you chop it, now you've got 2. Chop it again, now you've got 4. Chop it again, now you've got 8, 12. It's crazy because you can actually turn them into bushes.
Yeah, and Marie, in response to your message, yes, some of these trees need a lot of room. The moringas, though, don't. They don't have, it's Moringa.
I am promising you it's a rabbit hole because when you go down that, then you'll start taking the vitamins and all of that stuff because it is actually amazing.
But the moringas don't need that kind of space. They can grow. You can put a lot in close vicinity, and they grow really well.
Gosh! With the moringa trees, they'll grow them very dense. Like they'll put like 100 seeds in a meter, and then just kind of let it all grow. Then chop it and let it grow, and chop it and let it grow. Just because it is so dense.
Yeah, and so if we would have done it a little bit differently, because now they're growing up quite high. So I think John's going to have to do a pretty major cut, but after summer's over when it's not so hot anymore.
Because they've already reached our solar panels now. They're not affecting light yet, but they will very soon.
Yeah.
So I at least have to cap them that way. But when you do it from the bottom, they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The trunk gets bigger. And it's mostly water. When you chop it, it just shrivels up.
Yeah.
But it's very, very nutritionally dense.
And so easy to grow. Like, so you can take the branch and just put it somewhere. Use moringa powder, yeah. My mom does do that.
Yeah.
And soon you'll have fresh ones, Mom.
Yeah, we can dry them out here. This time of year, it's very difficult to dry anything without a dryer. Oh my gosh, you know what? You guys have so much stuff up in Canada and the States that we just don't have access to. Like a drying at Cabela. Cabela has this drying thing that has like 20 trays. It's like 2,000.
It's a dehydrator, we'll call it?
Dehydrator. And you could make beef jerky.
And hello, Jean Winters. How are you?
Dry your veggies, whatever. And it's just crazy how inexpensive the stuff is. I mean, it's like under $1,000 and you can have this huge dryer.
Well, honey, it is 10:38. We have talked about a lot of stuff today. We should probably let these wonderful people go and get on with their days. Thanks for joining us once again.
Yes.
We will see y'all soon.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.